I am not what I do. I am not what I have. I am who I am, and that's enough. Hello. Thank you again for joining ARIA KEI space. I really like to be able doing this and having this safe space where I can share my thoughts, feelings, what's going on in my mind. I found it very important. Today I would like to talk a little bit about what I just said, and it's about, I feel like myself, I've been connecting my self-worth to what I was doing. And it's so sad. It's like, and I found out this when I was working the startup. I co-founded a startup, a few things, and I was just it was not for me. It never meant to be for me, to be honest with you. I have to say something I've learned a lot. It was a place where I've learned a lot, and I grew up a lot, and got me a lot of confidence. The experience obviously is something that nobody can take it from me, but that's not my worth. It doesn't mean that I'm worth more because I've done a startup, which I've just quit. So that's something that it took me 2 years to really stop that. 2 years, because I was linking my self-worth of, oh, I'm doing something with my life, I'm productive, I'm efficient, I'm doing this, I'm doing something. Like, I was so afraid of stop doing that, because before that, I when as if you watch the past videos, I've been full-time traveling for a long time, many years. So my first 3 years of my full-time traveling, I was pretty lost. My goal of this traveling, I was just lost. I wanted to find myself. I wanted to travel the world, but it never meant for me that. But I didn't know that. But then I realized it. But so I was lost, and I felt like I was not doing enough, because I was not making money. I was not working full time. I was not working at all. I was, working on myself, but it was not enough for myself. For me, I was like, well, I'm just, living day by day, being present, living the now. And it was the right thing for me to do it. And honestly, if I didn't do that, I don't think that I would be this person right now. I don't know why. Like, it helped me a lot to become the person I am today, that I'm actually very proud of, because it's been a journey, and it hasn't been easy. So I was afraid of stopping and coming back to that, of just doing nothing, because actually I was taking care of myself. I was giving that space and time to recover, to heal from past wounds. I gave that time, and that was precious time that I gave to myself. But I was feeling that I needed to work, I needed to make money, I needed to do that. Obviously this comes from the society that we live in, I understand because obviously I didn't have unlimited money or resources to just do that, you know. But I was feeling bad, you know. And looking back, it's the best decision I ever made is to literally go out there by myself, build myself from scratch. That's the biggest investment I ever done in my life. It was the master of life, honestly, and I'm very proud that I've done that. Not because of the traveling or how many things that I've seen and all the experiences, which obviously 100%, but what I've learned and the people that I've met along the way that helped me a lot, one way or another, you know, because I'm this kind of person who believes that everything happens for a reason, and when you meet people that you talk to and you connect with, and you're exchanging energies, you're exchanging perspectives, thoughts, feelings, and I always learn from them. You know, I always learn from them. So that's why maybe I have a kind of more, I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty open-minded in the way that people think or believe, because something that I've learned, it's like everything, not everything, but many things are very relative of, like, you know, what I mean with this is like what I believe that is the truth for me, maybe for the other person is not, just because we haven't grown up in the same country, in the same culture, or under the same resources, because that changed everything. Coming back to, getting back to the topic, so I really punished myself a lot, because I was just linking my worth to something external, because that's what I was told that I supposed to be doing, like working and contributing to society and making money, paying bills and doing that. Yes, you have to do that because it's part of life, and you have to get the resources somehow. But what I don't agree is the how much I punish myself and I suffer, because I believed that if I stopped working in the startup and stopped doing that, even if it was not for me, I'm no one. I don't have anything, because I stopped doing something. So I should, what I do? So I'm a loser. How am I gonna make money? So I was, myself all with my work and with my role. And it took me 2 years to really stop and to say, hey, look, you're not fine. Like, it's not like maybe you're doing fine on the business side, but on your personal life, you're suffering. You're under a lot of stress, anxiety. I'm not taking care of yourself. You're not loving yourself. You can say to yourself every day, I love myself. I love myself. Oh, I'm the best. I'm so proud. But you're not, because you're not treating yourself good. And I was just telling that myself, like, I was not treating myself good. I was not taking care of myself. And I was thinking, oh, I care so much about my health, mental, physical, emotional. No, I was not. I thought I was, but I was not. I was just punishing myself. And I was suffering and suffocating in that, doing that. And yeah, 2 years to process, to process my worth. At the end of the day, I was processing my worth, like, oh, if I stop this, I'm not worth it. Because what I do, the fear of, oh, what I'm gonna do next. Oh, so then if I don't have a brilliant career or successful career for the external people, for others, what I do, I'm a loser, I'm a lazy, I'm lazy, you know, I just, what am I gonna do with my life, right? So those fears were on me for sure all the time. But obviously, you know, at some point I realized this: if I don't stop it now, I will suffer more later. Like, I believe that the best time is always now. It's, if there's something that you don't want to do it, you're suffering, it's not for you. Fear is there, and it's hard, but it's just, I had to make a decision for myself, for my mental health, for my well-being, you know. And when I quit, it was very emotional. It was very emotional. It was very hard. It was like emotional journey. It was not. It was just like this. Like, I was identifying myself with the role of startup founder. Like, I'm that's part of what I do, but I'm not that. I am who I am, with or without what I'm doing. Like, doesn't change me. It's obviously, it's a role. It's like roles in your life. When you're a mother, and you're like a friend, you're a friend. When you know, you do things. Yes, they're part of you, but I'm like giving that's such a importance of relevance of who you are because of something external, like a role. It's not enough to stop. It's not enough to, yeah, to stop loving yourself from the core of who you are, you know. For me, it was very tough. Honestly, it was very tough. But now, you know, I always wanted to share my life experiences, thoughts, and feelings, and the way that I see the world now. And share what I know, because I know that we are all different, and we have all different life experiences, but at the end of the day, we're humans, and we share the core emotions, feelings, you know. We all going through hardships, we all have good times, we all have bad times. Oh, at the end of the day, it's always the same fears. And that's why I like to share this, because I feel like we all can see each other. We are each other's mirrors somehow, you know? Yeah. Very interesting. It's beautiful. I hope that you could resonate with this. And if not, better, very good. Better for you. It means like your worth and who you are is not so like linked to your self-worth, and that's great. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good day.